I wanted to share a tour of the Academy of Art University's website so that you can get an idea of the kind of resources that are available to students. Right now we're on the landing page for the School of Visual Development. If you scroll down, there's a menu bar on the left-hand side with links to more information. So you can click on degrees to see what a BFA entails. There's also information about the online education program, and I'll be going into further detail about that shortly. There's also faculty, and you can click on that link to see the kinds of professionals that the Academy hires. A prerequisite or requirement for becoming a teacher at the Academy of Art University is that the instructor has to have been working in their field for at least 4 to 7 years before they're considered for the job. So I would be working with professors who are actually in the industry or are still in the industry and are working in that industry on top of being a teacher. As you scroll down, there's more information about what the program offers. The degree programs are designed to equip aspiring artists and designers with a comprehensive toolbox of marketable skills that lead to success in the visual development industry. I wanted to highlight that sentence because it's very important for you to know that the degree programs have been designed so that the students can get a job straight out of school. In fact, there are students that actually begin working in the industry before they've even graduated. So some of the topics that will be covered in the degree are character design, fundamentals of environments and prop design, visual development for live action. This is especially key because it emphasizes that you will be learning the software to teach you how to apply surfaces, value, color, and light to 2D and 3D concept images. And in my job research, I found that there were a lot of entry-level jobs for artists where the studios needed artists to generate those thumbnail drawings and clean line drawings and surfaces for their products for game development. Visual development for web and mobile gaming. This is a huge industry right now that continues to grow thanks to the popularity of smartphones and tablets. And then we have visual elements of story. And this is key because I could use this instruction for either illustration or for storyboarding or for character development. So story is a big piece of what visual development artists do, and this curriculum goes into depth about the elements of story as well as how to tell a story visually. This is also important because many of the jobs that are available for visual development artists are in storyboarding, which is the original initial concept of what the story is going to look like, sketched out in quick black and white sketches. Right here we have a video that I'm going to play about how the Academy teaches students online.
As an online student at Academy of Art University, you are part of a vibrant, creative community. The online experience has been created for the artist and designer from the ground up. You will share inspirations, present work, and receive feedback in a visually rich online classroom. Our original content is fully created by our instructors who are connected in the industry. Our engaging instructional videos make up a large portion of the coursework and are the foundation of the online program, along with audio-enhanced slideshows, digital documentation, interviews with field experts, and much more. We've made it easy to see what your classmates have created and easy for your instructors to communicate with you, allowing them to mark up your work and provide feedback. Uploading and organizing your files is simple, and conversations with your classmates are clear. When you take online courses at the Academy, you are free to manage your own time. Ultimately, online education at the Academy of Art University isn't really about technology. It's about you, the artist and the designer.
Continuing further along the page, there's information as well as another video you can watch that highlights Nicholas Villaret. He's one of the people that I interviewed during the process of research for what it takes to be a visual development artist. There are a lot of career services that are available through the Academy, and I'll be going into further detail about that soon. All of the technology that is required to create for this program is written down on the syllabus, and they have support and information on how to download all of that technology and how to purchase the technology. There's another good video here about the awards and the accreditations, and some more information about the faculty, examples of student work, as well as success stories from the alumni. There are multiple different jobs that you can get as a visual development artist. 3 of the most common jobs are highlighted here. The first is art director. The job of the art director is to oversee and unify the visual look of a project. You'll control the overall look of the project and make a creative decision based on the mood, style, and target audience. Matte painter. As a matte painter, you'll create paintings to be used in photography and special effects to combine disparate elements into a single final image. And then production artist, which is working with art directors and designers. Production artists are responsible for creating assets across various marking initials in keeping with the visual style of production or of the product. There's a list of large studios that have hired the graduates here, and at the bottom a summary with links that you can click on. Moving on, I wanted to highlight that the Academy offers support for finances. So there are multiple scholarships available, and these scholarships are listed here. So you can click on the scholarships available for April, for example, and there are a few here that I have applied for, like the mental health scholarship, and then there's another one here for students with disabilities. So there are multiple scholarships that are available. I'm continuing to apply for these scholarships, and as you can see, there's no shortage. You can continue throughout the months to look at all the different scholarships that are available. This page outlines the information regarding the online education. So I just showed you this video. Feel free to click the link to watch it again. And then you can read here about the reasons why the Academy has such a great online program. There's a tutorial on how it works, and the list of the degrees that are available online. So because I've already taken a class from the Academy back in 2010, my student portal is still active. So I wanted to pull up that portal so I could show you what the online Academy looks like. So on the home page, we have pertinent information up front here that you can scroll through. And then my profile here with my student information, the classes that I'm enrolled in, and then all I have to do is click on those classes to access the information. If I go to my portal, there's different sections here for students, student life, and resources. So here I have access to my classes just by clicking a button, and I can choose from fall 2020, which is where I'm registered now, or I can load the classes from the last time I took a class, which was back in 2010. You can also register for classes online. There's also tutorials on how to be successful as an online art student. So they have videos on picking the right digital camera so that you can have good quality pictures of the work that you're submitting to your professors. They have tutorials on how to prepare your files and upload them to the system. They have information about how to frame and mat your paintings and drawings. They also have information down here about how to manage the resources that are available and how to submit your work online. Here's the class discussion interface so you can understand how to interact with your students and professors, and then tips and tricks about technology, like how to install RAM into your computer so that your computer has better processing speeds and memory capacity. So they fully equipped you to be able to succeed as an online student. There's no shortage of information and help. This is an example of the classes that I took back in 2010. So as you can see, the Academy condenses the information and then separates it into modules. So you have a curriculum, and each module has assignments, quizzes, and tests, and as you progress through the semester, you would go through each and every one of these modules. So for example, you can click on it, and the assignment information is here, and then they have different pages of information for the curriculum. Also available is the media. So when you click on an assignment, it has information in visual form for video teaching. So basically, you can click on the subject that you're working on, and it brings up the media for that subject, and you can click on it and it will open to the media so you can watch the video demonstration of the instructor walking you through the assignment.
So I have cleaned my drawing, cleaned my edges. I refined the values a little bit better so they are a little more consistent. So what I'm going to move on is the 5-value system. Now when you're working on the 5-value system, you're mainly working on the roundness of the soft foam shadow. Like for example, this one is nicely kind of blocked in into light side and shadow side. Foundational area is nice and smooth, but needs a little more push. So what I would do is I pick the big bind charcoal, and I'm going to pick this cold shadow, in this case, which is happening right around here. So I'm going to
So that's an example. You
make
can see
this
him working
shadow a little
directly
deeper.
on the piece. And then when you're finished there, you can go pick another one. And you can open up the video and it will play again.
Okay, I'm going to demonstrate on foreshortening here. Now, foreshortening is something you would see when you look at something long from its top or from its bottom. Let's say if you are standing on top of the building looking.
This was a foundational art class, so there was a lot of drawing involved. The beauty of the Academy is that half of the information is rooted in foundations of art, and the other half is rooted in the technology that the industry professionals use and how to apply that to getting a job.